Hello, everybody. This is your captain speaking. I'm so happy to say that again. All right, so in this flight, we're going to be doing 2 legs. So we're right here in Lagos with Ethiopian Airlines. Of course, the 737 MAX. Again! Of course. What else do we fly? That's the only thing I fly. If I will have to fly another aircraft, you have to super chat me. I'm joking. I'm joking. I don't want to ever fly another aircraft, except I am testing it out for something, and then I can do that. But a full flight, I don't want to ever do that, right? Even on my live stream, I don't want to do any other aircraft. I did a DC-10 back in the days and a 787 and all of that. But right now, I don't want to do any of that. There's no point, right? It's a sim. This is as close as I can get to being a real pilot. So I want to just fly one aircraft like real pilots do, right? That being said, let's get this thing started. So let's bring up everything we need to bring up. Sorry, excuse me. I'm feeling weird. Anyways, electrics, main battery comes on, APU comes on, lights, let's just have our nav lights on, passenger sign, seatbelt sign, no smoking. Are we turned on? Okay, we're turned on. Let's see, engines, not yet. So parking brakes are on, flaps set. Let's do our trim first so that we don't forget that one. So our trim set at 30, that's actually fine. All right, so let's plan our weights. So whoa, let's do 150 for passengers. So passengers, we're going to be doing 150. This is 151. That's fine. Let's do 5,000. Let's do 3,000 on cargo, which is somewhere around here. And our fuel, our fuel says 8 hours. We can reduce that to about 6 hours. Yeah, we can reduce that to 6 hours. I don't know how long this flight is going to be, because we're going from DNMM to HAAB, right? That is from the final stop is Cairo in Egypt, but we can't just go to Cairo. That's another thing with Ethiopian Airlines. You have to first of all go to the hub of Ethiopian Airlines, which is Addis Ababa. The ICAO code for that is HABB, and then we'll go straight to Cairo, which is HECA, I believe, is the ICAO code for Cairo International Airport. But right here, we're in Lagos, which is DNMM for the ICAO code. That being said, APU can come on now. So, let's do electrics. APU comes start. All right, so let's plan our flight. So from here, we're going to be, wow, why is it like that? Interesting. Anyways, we're going to be exiting from here, and I think Addis Ababa is up, so we're going to use this one. Our aircraft just came on, and this one, and another one will be I don't know. Let's just be careful so that we don't do too much. Let's use this one. Let's use this guy here, and let's come here and type in our destination airport. So we'll be going to HAAB, which is Addis Ababa. Yeah, right here. Okay, I thought that was up. I guess not. Wait, why is it locked? What's this round thing here? I don't know what that is. Okay, so we're going to come. Oh, I think I know what that is. It's telling us that the airport is sitting at a very high altitude. I'm not sure if that's what
really, nigga,
saying, but I think that makes sense. So let's come here at that, and we come here at this, and then we can turn into this place right here. So let's see, because if that is the case, I cannot do 3,000 MLS here, because the the airport sits at 7,000 or something like that, so I should do about 8,000. But okay, let's say runway, we're going to be doing runway 25 left, so which is this one, right? And okay, that, let's get rid of this. I didn't even know that you have 2 runways here. I thought it has always been 1. I guess I was wrong. Okay, so that being said, let's go ahead, add attitude to this thing and see what that would look like. So if I come here and I say 3,000, let's see what that would do. Wow, why did it allow us to do that? I don't know. I am not sure what I am looking at. So I'm supposed to use 8,000 because I believe it sits 7,000 above sea level. So I'm going to just say 8,000 here, and here I'm going to say 9,000, or yeah, let's just say 9,000 here, and then here we're going to say 11,500. Right, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Flight plan is set. I hope I am right though, because I feel like I am making a mistake, but I hope that's in fact not the case. So let's bring this back here and cancel this and come back here. I believe we've done everything we need to do here. Oh no, we didn't. We did not. Okay, so let me hold on to 8,000 feet also here. Let's say 8,000. Okay, for this one also. Okay, so that we add another final reach here. Okay, now that makes sense. All right, so let's go back to our departure. Oh, let's go back to our departure airport and just get out of here. Okay, so our ground crew can come off, right? And push back. Should we do push back now? Yeah, we can do auto pushback. Auto pushback is not available for DNMM at this time. Okay, can we do disconnect all ground services and set parking brakes off to start? What? Hold on. Disconnect all ground services and set park brakes to off to what? What was that? Set park brakes to off to start pushback. Oh, okay. All right. Anyways, okay. So if we click on pushback now, it just starts going back. Great. Do we get to move it? Oh, you can move that with the rudder.
I did not know that.
Anyways, we're pushing back fine and good. So one thing I like to do now is just set passenger seatbelt sign. Those ones are on. APU can engines can come on now. So let's turn on engine number 2. When engine number 2 comes on, yeah, this way out. I've never done this before, controlling the pushback toggle on Infinite Flight Sim. I'm doing it for the first time. Feels good though. But does it allow me to do this? Yeah, it does. What do you know? Okay, so I can just keep going back from there. Okay, where are we now? We can almost see this path here. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. We don't have any problem. Wait. I think I should do more like so now and just stop here. I think our engines just come on. I'm not sure. I think. All right, and park brakes and our pushback is done. All right, so engine number 1 is on. Let's turn on engine number 2 and turn off APU. All right, so flaps set at 5. Flaps set at 5. Flaps is fine at 5. Let's see. What's our weight? We are fine. How long will this travel take? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like we should take in more fuel. But that would be a lot though. That would be a lot. let's estimate it by looking at our flight plan. So we are here and we're going all the way there. Okay, that should be about 2 hours of flight plan. Let's not make any mistake here, because we don't want to be, yeah, I think that's like 2 hours of flight plan, probably less actually, probably less. So we're fine here. Yeah, we're fine here. Yeah, I think we're fine here. Okay, that being said, let's say okay, flight controls check. How do we do that? I don't know how we're going to do that because I don't have the joystick. So I guess we can just do rudders to the left, rudders to the right. Nice. All right, so let's start taxiing. So take off parking brakes, throttle all the way up to 21%, and off we go. I think that's too much though. Let's throttle at 10%. Okay, so we can always use our rudders to go from left to right. All right, so let's see our route right here and zoom right in. So now we'll have everything we want, and we're just going to turn from here and just continue on our way out. Okay, so I really don't know why there are like red circle around Addis Ababa. I don't know why we have that circle. I don't know why we have that circle. I don't think it's because of the attitude of the airport. I think something else is going on, because I just don't know. I don't know. I think something else is going on. That it looked kind of weird that we have that red circle around it. It just looked weird. But anyways, I guess we'll find out what that is all about. Right now, I don't know. I'm not sure what that is. All right, are we taxiing too fast? No, we're fine. Okay. All right. So, well, I'm sorry. You guys have to get used to this wobble thing. I don't like it, but what can I do? It just happens all the time. You can't do without it. This is me taxiing at 8 knots and we're getting this much wobble. It's weird. It's weird. It's infinite flight sim. Yeah, that happens all the time. You know. Okay, so I'm trying to think of what else is there to do. So I guess I'm going to get to holding point. Yeah, that's right. I was wondering. I said something is wrong. So we didn't actually get clearance for taxi. We just started taxiing. That's just terrible. All right, so we're here now. We're going to get to this point and then we'll take off from here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Hold on. Let's see. Nope, that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so we're moving too fast. I don't want us to move that fast. So I'm going to come here, come to light, turn on beacon light. Probably strobe lights and landing lights as well. Let me see. Okay, we're almost there now. We're going to be turning in from here. See, even the green grass looks like water. Oh god, graphics though. But the goal is simple, Sha. They just had to keep the graphics low so that it runs on most mobile, you know. Because this is alright. Let's set parking brakes there and just stop here. So now we'll turn strobe light off, landing, on. We'll turn on strobe lights and landing lights. Why do I feel like I'm struggling with my words? Okay, let's see. Okay, we're fine there. Let's say take off, runway 18 right. Is it runway 18 right? I hope straight out. Yeah, it is. Alright, cabin crew, seat for takeoff, please. Okay, take off parking brakes. And let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. That was very loud. Felt unnecessary, but it was loud. Alright, so my goal here is simple. I am going to have a very wonderful takeoff. Very wonderful, to be honest. Alright, so let's power up a bit and get a beautiful turn into the runway. So we're at almost, whoa, that wobble is too much. Almost 60% power here. We need parking brakes to slow us down. And I'm going to take it off again. And just keep turning right here. And take it all the way up. Alright, so full speed here. More like full throttle, like we should say. Alright, almost there. Okay, come on. Up we go. Okay, why is it saying that way? Okay, let's turn on autopilot and increase vertical speed here. So 3000 is fair. Let's reduce our speed here. Let's reduce our speed to 50. We're actually risking being violated here, but yeah, that risk is off the table. So let's just continue now. So I'm going to turn on VNAV as well, and we can continue on our flight back. I can't believe our landing gear is still out. That was terrible on my side. I'm so sorry. Sorry. Yeah, this. Well, so far so good. Let's start raising our flaps little by little. So our altitude is supposed to be 30,000 here. So let's do that. Let's go all the way to 30,000. Nice. We're at 30,000. Flaps go up 1. Nice. And flaps go all the way. So our trim back to and 0. Yeah. So yeah, we're fine right about now. And what else is there to do? Everything is set, everything is fine. So according to this whatever plan, it is saying our flight is 9 hours. That better be a joke, because we don't have fuel for 9 hours, like at all. We really don't have fuel for 9 hours. Where are we now? I don't think that's accurate though, but let's see when we climb out, because I have fuel for like 5 hours, and 9 hours makes no sense. We're in Africa. No, 9 hours makes no sense. From here to about India is 9 hours, right? Yeah, somewhere around 8 hours. So this will be about 3 hours or so, or less, probably less. Yeah, I would say less. But anyways, let's just continue with our climb. And yeah, pretty much let's just continue with our climb. We're almost at 10,000 feet here, so we're going to be turning our landing lights off. I really like the detail into how beautiful these aircrafts look on mobile. Like, this is really powerful. The looks of the aircraft in this sim is one of the things I like the most about it. So at 10,000 feet, let's turn off landing lights. Right. Anyways, we're at 10,000 feet now. Let's just cruise away. So yeah, let's go back to 30,000 feet and continue our cruising.
Feathers been calling, my enemies stalling, my people been balling, my team we been wildin'. Canada 100, we use basic tools. Strategies moving where we gotta move. There wasn't no option, no time on the clock, and no setting it back.
So as you guys know, we tried to like climb to 41,000 feet. It didn't work. I wonder why. But anyways, we're back down to 30,000 feet, and I just noticed that our total flight time is about 5 hours. Yeah. And that is actually a good thing because we have enough fuel for that, just enough for that actually. And I'm beginning to see a pattern that I can always take off with full fuel on board though. So I think it's about time I stopped being scared of that, because from next time I'm going to be taking off with full fuel. So the only reason I don't do that is I am always wondering what if I take off with full fuel and I can't arm my approach. That has always been my problem. That with that out of the way now, I know that I can always, like take off with enough fuel, because this is almost a gamble. But anyways, it is what it is. We're here now. Let's just continue. Back to the flight deck. Here we have about 22 minutes to complete this flight. We have not yet started descending, and I like how the terrain looks, but I think we need more color, because sometimes, like you can tell right now, when you zoom in it looks bad, but from a distance it kind of looks good. It doesn't look blurry anymore. So crashing into this one will be fine.
What? Wait, first of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
You all remember the story about the Ethiopian airline 737 MAX, right? I'm sure you do. That was tragic. That was one of the most painful things that happened in aviation. Just straight up into the ground. A 737 MAX, by the way, which is one of the reasons people hate the 737 MAX a lot. I like it because it is powerful in real life. It is very powerful and it's a modern jet. Also, it looks good. For me, it's beautiful, right? I don't know if that is true for every other person or not, but for me, it's beautiful. It's very beautiful. I like beautiful aircraft. Okay, so we have fuel of over 1 hour, which means we can go around a lot. And our landing weight is fantastic. So yeah, everything is screaming fine. So we're at 18,000 feet now. The one thing we're going to be adding is our trim. We're going to be adding our trim all the way up to 60%, so that we can flare very well upon touchdown. Yeah, I mean, why not, right? And our approach speed will be, let's do 150. Let's do we're going to do 150. Yeah, I think it's a little higher than expected. All right, we're under 10,000 feet. Let's go ahead and reduce our speed even more. Let's stay with 200. Right, we'll stay with 200. We'll bring on landing lights. Yeah, I was going to actually come up here and click on the buttons. I have forgotten that it doesn't work that way here. So let's bring this landing lights on. Passenger seatbelt sign. Okay, that's on. That has always been on. Ooh, for how long? 5 hours. That's like punishing the passengers for no reason. Alright, so speed is reduced. At this speed. At this movement, this aircraft can go as high as 7 hours. It makes no sense, but okay. Alright, so we're getting down to 15,000 feet. Why are we still so high though? I thought we would be down by now. So we're going to be adding more flaps as we go down. Okay, so we're going to sit off at about 10,000 feet, which will give us a leftover of about 3,000 feet, or about 2,000 feet left over. Yeah, so yeah, that's the airport right there. It's right in front of us, like I said. So okay, now we'll add more flaps. So flaps 5 now. Flaps 5. Let's do flaps 10 now. Let's do flaps 15. Okay, so our aircraft should be descending now. Is it descending? Okay, it will descend at about 10 nautical miles. That's not actually far. That's very close. That's pretty close. So let's add some more. Let's do 150. Let's do 150. Or should we do 154 so we'll get a better landing? No, 150 is fine. 150 is fine. So more flaps. This is 15. This is 25. Why does it feel like we're going higher? We are going higher, but that's fine. We're going to just go back down later, which I believe so. Alright, flaps 30. Let's see flaps 30. What do we have here? We're actually very, very close to our approach path, which is somewhere around here. And then we're going to do, our approach and have a wonderful touchdown. Alright. Entered an active TRA at entered an active TFR at or near hub, runway close to your check map for more information. What does that mean? What does that mean? We're still what does that mean? I don't know. What does that mean? Gears are down, spoilers are armed, flaps are 40 degrees. Everything is set. Let's get a beautiful landing, you all. 1000 autopilot comes off. 1000 autopilot comes off now. Yeah, I'm trying to focus. So if I keep quiet, that's what it means. I'm trying to focus. I don't want to have to go. Am I too high? Yeah, I think I'm too high. I can only see white on purpose. Is that the pappy? I don't know. Okay, I think we're fine. I think we're just fine. See how high this airport is for some reason. I don't know. 500 here. 400 here. 300. 100. 50. 30. Flare. 10. Ooh, that was bad. That's very, very terrible. That's like,
brother,
There's something I just noticed in Real Flight Simulator, and it's actually very realistic, right? And that is in terms of look at that Turkish airline right there, and that's like in terms of touchdown. So when you touch down, you can't just turn the aircraft. That's actually very realistic. That's very, very realistic. You can't just turn an aircraft when you touch down. Okay, let's stop here, get our lights off. So let's do that right here. How's our guy? Is he taking off right now? Oh, it's an Ethiopian airline too. So why does he have Turkish in his name? That's weird. Is that normal? This is so sweet to see. I would like to see his takeoff. Okay, he's rotating now. Ah, that's a wonderful takeoff. That's a very, very clean, smooth takeoff. Addis Ababa. So from here on, we're going to be going straight to haircut. Let's just go. Let's go ahead. Let's take off. Our trim is set at 35. We should really be fine. Our flaps is set at 5, which is also fine. Should we add more flaps? I don't know. I would say no, we don't need to do that. The runway is 12,000 feet. It sounds like enough to do that. Okay, we're not yet on center line, but I don't think that should matter. So let's turn on brakes and go all the way up to 101 and take off parking brakes. Nice. Right now, I hope this doesn't hurt. All right, we're rolling, guys. We're rolling. Why are we moving so slow? Also feels like we're losing the center line. Yeah, we are losing the center line. So let's come on here. All right, 130 here, 160. Let's go lift off. Why is it going to the side? Don't go to the side, just go up already. All right, we're off the ground and up we go. 28 and gears coming up. Right. We're fine. We are fine. Alright, so turn on autopilot now. And turn that on as well. Ooh, that turn was too steep. Too steep. Alright, let's start raising our flaps now. Flaps 2. Let's raise our speed to 150. I mean 250. We can do 255. Right, and you can just leave it there. Flaps all the way up to 1 and flaps all the way up. So with a vertical speed of almost 4,000, which obviously doesn't hurt, I think it will hurt. So let's go down. Let's just do 3,000. Let's do 3,000. Okay, with a vertical speed of 3,000, which really shouldn't hurt. Yeah, we can just have a safe climb out of here, and yeah, everything is set. Let's get rid of that string. You know what, let's just leave it there. There's no point touching it. Right, at above 10,000 feet, let's turn off landing lights and seatbelt sign. And let's just... Okay, we just reached our cruising altitude now, so we can go on add some more speed. Let's say 0.8 right there. Right, so with this speed we can get to our destination even faster. So we'll be traveling for 3 hours. We have enough fuel for, did it say 5 hours? Yeah, I think that's what it's saying. So let's see.
One eternity later.
So flaps down to 25. I kind of prefer this display here. It's not blocking anything. I mean, I have all this space to myself. I kind of prefer this here. It's not really blocking anything. Alright, flaps down to 30. And let's see what we have here. Okay, we're getting closer and closer and closer. We're on the glide slope now. That has to be the case. Oh, okay, this is definitely blocking something. But anyways, we're on the glide slope now. Ooh, this evening is beautiful. Wow, beautiful evening. All right, so flaps 40. And we are ready for touchdown. Let's trim up a bit. 40, 50, 60. No, 60. Yeah, this is fine. Alright, so everything is set. Our trim is set. And everything is fine. Everything is fine. So let me see. There is usually an airport right under, more like right close to Heka. And it has ILS. Look, it's right there. This right here. That's interesting. That's really, really interesting. Look at how big Cairo airport is. It's so big. And this is just right here, making the whole airport look enormous. Even more. Okay, so we can see the runway right now. If we zoom in, that is the runway. So Heka is a 3-layer runway, as we have one here, and one there. Right. I don't want to block our rudder brake completely because we're going to be using it when we land. What else is here to see? Nothing actually. We're doing well, doing fine. We're still up above 3,000 feet. Let's just take that easy. Too bad the lights on Infinite Flight Sim don't illuminate. I think they said that would happen in their next update. I don't know. I don't trust Infinite Flight Sim anymore. They can say something and it will take forever. Like up until now, I think the A320 Neo is yet to be in the sim. I don't know for sure, but there is an A320 that is yet to be in the sim. And yeah, it hasn't made it to the sim up until now. So that's kind of bad. That's really, really bad. But anyways, like I said, we're here now, getting close to the runway. Let's see. Let's zoom in again and take another look. See how beautiful that runway is, but you can tell that the light is not illuminating. It's funny how far 2,000 feet is, like how far up 2,000 feet is, and it just looks like a stone throw of 100 feet. But that's not even the case. Look, this airport is on a mountain. Okay, not really, but yeah, it's on a small mountain, just small like that, as we can see right from here. It's on a little mountain. That's actually interesting. That's interesting. So we're almost at 1,000 feet. We'll turn off autopilot. Here is that airport I was talking about. This is the runway to that airport I was talking about. It's just here. It doesn't even look like a lot is going on in this airport. There's almost nothing here. Well, there's almost nothing. It's just there, I guess. Anyways, focus on our own airport. As we get 1,000, autopilot comes off. Right, now we just go down gently. Okay. So we're touching down in 1 minute. Let's hope for 500 here. Let's hope for a wonderful touchdown. So far so good. Center line is maintained. 300 here. 200. Stop descending so fast. Alright, I think we got this. 100. 50. Flare.
10.
Ooh, that was rough. Alright, so now we just look for an exit and we take our aircraft out of the way. Manual braking, manual braking, manual braking, manual braking off. Okay, so 10 knots is fine to vacate the runway now. We're going to use 10 knots and we'll get off of the runway from here. Alright, so let's start raising our flaps and spoilers and just take this route and get off of the runway. I like this evening view. It's so cool, so cool. Let's see what the time is. 16:50. That's interesting. So runway vacated. Right. Nice and gentle, nice and gentle. Take it easy, take it easy, take it easy. Easy, 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 easy. Okay, so from here now we're going to be right. Let's use the next gate. I did not actually see any turn into the gate, but okay. We're not getting any. Wow, this is bad. Okay, I think I see the path there. Let's just park here. Alright. So can we please bring these guys on now? Jeez. Alright, so that's about it. Last flight for today. See you guys in the next video. Bye bye.